Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to Nexomon Extinction on Steam with me, Jalanon, and Lunar Nebula Gaming. And yeah, I was trying to backtrack back to the mine, and this guy's still here. So, nope, we did not backtrack yet. Oh well, I'm hoping we can find some more thieves on the way. I don't know where their hideout is exactly yet. So, we'll keep trying things. Right now, Blizzard is ironically frozen as a blizzard monster. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get through that. This does not appear to be working out for you, Blizzard. Frozen is a very good status effect if you can pull it off. Okay, well, Reptimotor, it's time. Show them the force of your power. Power of your force? Yeah, the power of your force. Bold Cran. We know that Electric Force is just better than stuff now, but Thunder Blast might paralyze. So 20% chance. No, okay, fine. Yarnesty. Time to earn your keep. Which I'm pretty sure you will do just fine. Yep. Candy. I think you know who the king of the skies is now. Alright. Prenode. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay, Greeble. You might be able to get a own freeze to work. No. Okay. Well, you tried. Do that instead. Alright. Plus 300, thanks to Reptimotor being in there. Alright, Fantra leveled up. Yarnsty leveled up. I don't think anybody else is going to evolve. We've already beaten this thief before. We're just coming up from that warp stone. I could use that heal stone. We'll get rid of the freezing status effect. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use it. Alright. There we go. Okay then. Where to? Oh, I didn't attack you last time, did I? So, let's have a battle. It's in the heart of the frozen tundra, where the king of monsters himself rose to power. Such was his might, that millennia later, this mountain is still torn apart, broken and desolate. What can we do if a new king awakens? Are we strong enough? Are you ready to challenge the face of extinction? Better than not, I suppose. Better to do, or to try. Even if Yoda would say, do or do not, there is no try. I think we just water blast here. Yeah. Man, Blizzard, you poor thing. You keep getting frozen. Alright, this guy. I need you to heat things up. Not quite enough heat. There we go. Alright, glob lob. Well, that's an interesting design. Reptimotor. Let's get some more coinage in here. And force. Can't forget the force. There we go. Sorvian. Yeah, I think we just keep Reptimotor in. There we go. Yeah, it looks like most people are having trouble getting to the same level as our Nexomon now. I admire your perseverance in the end of times, Jalanon. Maybe if more tamers were like you, the frozen tundra wouldn't be in such a sad state. Mayhaps. But then again, they'd all have Tyrant eggs. We faced you before too, right? But we'll make sure. A guild tamer? Come on, are you trying to play hero? This dumb mountain belongs to the guild no more. Now hand over your stuff. I want every coin you're carrying. I'm still frozen. Florazard. It is your turn. Focus Seed just because we might be able to stay in a while. Vine Whip. Do the whip. Do the whip. There we go. Do the whip anyway. No bind, unfortunately. Alright. He's gone. It's your turn again. Okay. Thankfully we aren't frozen. That's rather nice. Glamour. To the flames with you. Okay. Hydros. Let's go into Reptomotor again. Because we want that sweet, sweet coinage to be increased. Also because you are effective against water types. Let's not ignore that. There we go. Masonic. Chance to paralyze. Sure. It has not worked yet. Let's heal. And then we have choices to do. And I think our choice is Electric Force. Yep. Electric Force. There we go. Alright, for a Sonic, I could do one more Electric Force. And I could Drain. Let's see. We get 12 out of that. 150. Not enough. Alright. Florazard should be fine, right? Well... Okay. Yeah, we outsped. Okay then. Good work, Ace Con.
Yeah, you little, try all you want. Miguel will never drive the bandits out of this place.
Well, I'll try. What about you, Ghost Man? There's a big, scary tyrant skeleton up ahead. Many Tamers avoid it. They're lost, though, because I found some very rare items there. Do you want to trade? Yes. Ah. I can't believe I missed you before. Thank you. There are giant tyrant skeletons all over the world. I heard they are fighting each other for some reason. That's pretty insane, isn't it? Yeah, I think they just, argue instead, or something. I don't know. Who knows with tyrants, right? I'm surprised I missed that ghost man, since I saw that katana dude. Good thing I came back up here. Alright. Okay, giant tyrant skeleton. Can I go inside its mouth? No? Okay, well, I'll take this stretching. A Noki companion. That must be Vinok's first form. Then Vinok, and then whatever it turns into. Doesn't seem like I can do anything else here just yet. Maybe after we take on one of the other shrines. Maybe. Alright. Well, let's keep going to the mine. Oh, I do want those shards though. Okay. Grinding for shards. At least it's pretty fast. And you can just do it whenever you go towards the next story thing. Alright. I think I faced that Tamer already. Yeah. Okay. Tempest Shard. I see you over there, Shiny. It is time. Okay.
Those accursed bandits are relentless. They're trying to raid our mines day and night. Even workers like me who aren't tamers must carry a few Nexomon to defend ourselves.
What, you want to check my Nexomon out?
Sure, whatever.
Huh. That's unusual. Usually it's them asking for a battle. Okay, I'm still frozen. I'm hoping I just naturally recover from it, because this shouldn't deal... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Didn't want to waste my anti-freezes. Water Blast. There we go. Schneibel. Spinning Kick. 36. Spinning Kick is still less stamina. Oh, and we got a crit. Nice. Stream Mode. Kind of want to send in Reptomotor just to be in. And then we can try to Thunder Blast. Yeah, it worked. Well, it wasn't 100% effective, but hey, it's better than nothing. Vantra, get in here. Here we go. Alright. Blissar should be fine here. Steady an ode to the stream from my toe would be very nice. Maybe hit the mother load. Okay, we might be able to finish this guy off before he gets us. Okay, yep. That worked. I didn't doubt for more than a few seconds, you know. Alright, kinetic sponge. Oh, that seems better than barrier to me. Yeah, it's just any damage you take. Cool. Alright. That wasn't so bad, I guess. At the very least, I can fend off the bandits if they attack us again. See, I'm helping you with your confidence. And taking your money. For the lessons, of course. Okay, and there's a healing stone right there I missed earlier. Of course. Let's take that. I should probably save, but meh. Do that inside. Found a donut. Found an ocean shard. Found no pile of lard. Okay. No lard yet. Where will we find the lard to survive in the frozen tundra? Okay, and we can't jump down there yet. Mermella. Must be Siren Mira's first floor? Whatever her name was? Okay, that was a lot of damage. I don't think Torrent will kill. Okay, good. Alright. Let's see whether you have anything you like from up here. Donuts, yeah. Everybody loves donuts. Okay, Mermella. I think we'll get along just fine. Exotrap. Go! Alright, friend. You should be happy to join. Yay! Okay. This Nexomon is a very rare sight, even for experienced sailors. Its hair becomes liquid when underwater, but outside is silky and brilliant. It propels itself at great speeds with its tail. Looks like that hair functions as a tail too. No wonder. Okay. No wonder you are so fast in the water. Okay. Let us continue to the other side of the cave. Maybe find a vault. Singlet. Spinning kick. Excellent. We will try another kick. Good. Feed. Okay, you like pears. Enjoy. Alright then. Wrong button. Nexotrap. Go. Alright, Singlet. You will be single no more as you join the party. Yay. And by party, I mean the storage party. It releases the sweetest fragrance to attract its soulmate, Singletti. Have we seen that one yet? Maybe? Okay. Well, that's one way to do things. Stone shard. Phantom shard. Okay. More mining. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of good shards in here. Okay. Falsifont, we've seen you before. We're just gonna flee for now. There we go. Tempest shard. Random item is a peach. That seems pretty popular in this game for some reason. I think somebody might have been a fruit fanatic on the dev team. Oh, devs. Okay, there goes that mummy. Back to the tomb with you. this random dead end feels a little too random. I wonder. Nope, okay. So nothing hiding there at the moment that we can get to. Scary. Is no longer afraid. For its fears have been confirmed. And it has faced them. Okay. Boop. Mind shard. Well, we don't really need ethers that often, but sure, I'll take one. Kikoko, why are you here? I love you. Okay. Well, you're a faster water blast. There we go. Right then. Yarnesty leveled. Learned plasma. That's a normal type physical damage. It's pretty terrible, honestly, so no, we are going to ignore it. Okay. Compared to my other stuff, I should say it's pretty terrible. It's good in the beginning of the game. Yeah, wow. This is all a dead end, huh? At the moment. Weird. So how do we get to that other cave that we saw? Just gonna water blast. That should take you out. Yep. Goodbye, Moo. Boo-hoo. Maybe I could have gone to the right at that other cave. We're gonna try it. Yeah, we'll try it. But I feel there is more than meets the eye here. As this is probably a giant transformer. You know, like Atlas should be. Once we install him into that giant robot, we found a pair. You know, sounds like a plan to me. Why wouldn't we do that? Okay, can I go? No. So there must be another cavern system or something that I don't know about. Maybe that's the thief hideout? Okay, that was not enough to one-shot. There we go. Good job, Ace Gun. Alright, Nope, no way down there from here as far as I can tell. Huh. Well, I might be missing something. But for now, we're going to head back out into the frozen tundra. Leave the fossil fount alone. Yep. Is there another way down into the caves? Not from here, it looks like. Unless maybe I can go in these minecarts. No. No, I cannot. Alright. I already talked to both of those dudes. I can't go through here. That's not a secret entrance thing. I am kerfuffled. Kerfuffled indeed. Okay. Too bad we can't get like a map of the immediate area. So we've been here before. I think we have to go north now. Nothing on the tracks up to the right, so there shouldn't be anything we're missing at the moment. Okay. One more shard. Heading back into the tundra. After we get 2 more shards, I take it back. Sorry. 2 more. Equals 3 more in total. Because math can sometimes work for you instead of against you. Alright, so we did that. Anything else we can do in here? Not obviously. Can I go down the stairs? I can go down the stairs. And we still have this water with the treasure chest beyond it, so yes, we still need to find that Tyrant of old. Alright, time to visit the old folks' home, known as a shrine, in this game. You know what, I'll double check that we haven't beaten all the thieves we need to beat. Okay. Alright then, we will talk to this person. They will probably say we've beaten 4 or 5. 5 thieves, yep. 1 more. Yep. Okay, and if I remember correctly, journal, you tell me to go north now. North, yep. Alright, well let's save. Because why not? My rep is now 819. Okay, 819. Seems respectable. Respectable, reputable, all that jazz. Okay, we haven't been up here yet.
Mind your own business, Tamer. This isn't a charity. Materia sent reinforcements simply because this city paid for them.
Okay.
Our town survived this long because it was already fortified for war. Apparently, hundreds of years ago, a very evil Tamer took over this place as his own fortress.
Mm-hmm.
What a sad view. This city crumbles under the control of the Tamers Guild. What other proof do you need of Amelia's sheer incompetence?
Ouch. Well, maybe it would have done better if she'd spent more time on defending rather than on creating Vados, but also she's trying to end things?
There is something dark in the air. I've come to investigate, but this is beyond my powers.
Okay.
People should just leave this city. What's the point? There's always misfortune around the corner. This place is cursed.
Well, there aren't really ghosts here, so, you know. It's a subjective opinion, I suppose.
I came all the way from Param just to support these fellas. Man, things are a lot worse than I thought.
Well, thank you for your support. How about you, other Tyrian person?
This cold place is not for me. Still, folk in this town have proven to be generous patrons, so here I shall fight.
Okay. Seems fair.
I hate having to rely on Lateria's thugs, but this is not the time for such silly disputes. We cannot allow the city to fall.
Okay.
Haven't we met before? It's good to see new guild reinforcements.
Alright. Thunder Shard. What do you have to say?
Up ahead is the Cursed Tower. You won't see many of our tamers beyond this point.
Okay. A Snoosh Companion. Nice. Can I get to that shard? I can. You can go below that treasure chest. Okay. Nice. More stuff. To the north. I remember this bridge. Didn't I face Ulzar on this bridge in the first game? I think I did.
Hey, you're not from around here, are you? We've been having lots of bandits sneaking into the city recently, and you seem pretty dang suspicious to me.
Okay, that's kind of fair, except I was on the news saving New Ignitia. You may have heard of me before. Yes, maybe. Maybe not. Not that famous. So you took 1 damage back. Alright, that probably wasn't worth the stamina cost. Nope. But it's kind of fun. Alright, and it's better than barrier, probably. I hope. Spinning kick. There we go. And the torrent. Yeah, the damage reflection already gave out. Let's go with Reptomotor so we can get some more gold coins. Wow, you just switched into this one, huh? Well, okay. Boop. There we go. 97 crit. Okay. Yeah, this is probably Mermella's next form. Siren Nympha. I feel like they should add an E in there. Siren Nympha. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. Greevil. Who else needs XP? Florazar maybe could use it. Yeah, Reptomotor can do this. You're fine, Reptomotor. Go ahead and win. There we go. A Saurian. We can try a Thunder Blast first just to see if we get the Paralyze. Maybe avoid some damage next turn in case of a terrible speed matchup, but nope. We are good. Everybody's leveling.
Those pesky bandits aren't this skilled. Perhaps you really are a guild tamer. I suppose that you're fine, Jalanon. Sorry about that.
Okay. Found a flan. It's part of my plan to open a bakery after this. Florazard will set you as our main for now. Right. That should be fine. Oh, cutscene. Is this Finnegan? Heh, Finnegan. Thank you all for coming. All four of you, I guess. Ah, hello, Edward. Good to see you again. Yes, I realize that you must be frightened. This cursed tower has been a source of truly bizarre stories. Those who dare venture forth have gone absolutely mad. You'd have to be a terrible fool to participate in this mission. Thanks for encouraging us.
Wow, this guy is terrible at this. Ahem. What Edward is trying to say is that your courage will not be forgotten. You know, in case something horrible happens to you in that place. Which, statistically, is extremely likely. Yikes. They are both terrible at this.
A mysterious cult is hiding in that tower. It is their home. We believe that something in that place is upsetting the local Nexomon, and thus it is the reason for the town's misfortune. We shall break into their headquarters and uncover the truth. Move out! I ain't afraid of no ghost. Let's roll.
This poor town has had enough. It's time for these fools to pay up.
Don't sweat it, boys. Jalanon is my pal, and he's got our backs. Also, very true. Yes. And I guess Riley's a boy. I thought that was a girl. Oops. No one. Good to meet you as well. Found a potion. Here's another Tamer. Oh, here's the Nexalord's statue's head has fallen off. That's kind of fun. Hello. Let's talk to you with the hockey stick.
Me? Afraid of the cursed tower? Nah. But I recognize that I need to be stronger if I want to venture there. And you should also train harder.
Okay. Jimaxar. Focusing. Okay. That was a big palm flurry hit. Vine whip. Vines. Okay. Got some damage off there. Just one more vine whip should do, and I should be faster, it looks like. And wow, Florzard is already down quite a bit in health. Let's go to Acegon. Acegon's falling behind a bit on X-Men. Okay, Acegon. Incinerate. Boom. Hydros. How do you like Incinerate? Just because I'd like to see. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Reptomotor. It's your turn again. Palm flurries. All your people know them. Electric Force is not enough to one hit. Okay. Or two hit, I should say. Electric Force. It's like, you know what? When in doubt, Electric Force. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it outsped me. Reptomotor. We have the mirror match. Well, Thunder Blast, I will try. Ooh, Twin Electro. Okay. I'm not sure I've seen that move yet. The trainers have stronger moves available to them sooner. That's interesting, because it is 2 levels below me, and I don't remember seeing Twin Electro. It's interesting. We'll switch back to Acegon, because I ran out of stamina for Electric Force. Didn't feel like wasting a turn on that. Being recharged a bit. So I got Acegon to level. Tackle. No, that's a pretty weak skill. Only has 50 attack at this point. 50 power, I should say.
Well, I'll be. You're definitely strong enough to explore the tower. But still, you should tread lightly, Jalanon.
Thank you for the advice. I would also appreciate that hockey stick if you're not using it. Just saying. Wouldn't hurt. Well, wouldn't hurt me. It would hurt whoever I hit with it. That's the idea. You know. Ah, last thief, we have found you. Good. How's my team looking? Let's start with Acegon. Alright. I don't think I need to save before this.
Hold on there, buddy. Aren't you a little far from safety?
Let me show you the way back to the city. For a reasonable donation, that is. Actually, that's not the worst business idea. You may want to consider doing something like that instead of, actually robbing people. It's, an idea. Just saying. Tour guide of the frozen tundra. Or scout for the army. You know, there are options that are less likely to make people mad at you. Yarn of Steve, we choose you against blah 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 because reasons. Let's use Glaze. No Frozen still. Gusty Storm. There we go. And Tarzan. We meet again. Let's try to Glaze. Once again, we're open. Yeah, Frozen finally worked. Gusty Storm. Uh-huh. Looks like it would have outsped us with the move. Oh, you're already done with Frozen. Wow. Okay, well. Fine. You know, maybe water types just have more issues with being frozen. Oh, I used Sky Blessing by accident. Well, that means effective moves won't be effective against us, which doesn't matter against a mineral type, but you know what? Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Okay. Well, there we go. But fine. I won't bother you anymore. All right. And I see a healing crystal. Aha. Yes. Glorious. Yeah, I think this map is basically the same as it was in the first game, because these sandbags are very familiar. I wouldn't have expected them to last 1,000 years, but you know what? They're still here. Or they're new from the war. Which, yeah. Because they put a heal stone here, I will save. And I will be calling this an episode shortly. Leave a like if you've enjoyed Nexomon Extinction. Subscribe for more gaming videos. Comment below on the fact that I totally called it. We have something else on this screen to look forward to. Oh. I see that you've recovered from the fall. Atlas is very afraid.
Hey Atlas, what's wrong? I'll be back later. Bye!
Nani?
Call me Merida. I am the 5th child of King Omnicron. Millennia ago, I was known as the primordial tyrant of the seas, and the greatest volleyball player in the world.
I remember it differently.
Yeah, no, that's a surfboard. So you're like Dina's sister? I know what you want from me, and I am willing to give it to you. But my power has a price. A small favor, if you will.
Volleyball again?
This tower. Back in the day, it was our home. Father and my siblings ruled from within this structure.
And now some foolish humans have defiled the entire place. I don't have the strength to drive them out anymore.
Yet I cannot rest until this place is restored. Drive them out, Gelanon. Then you will receive my power.
Okay, dear viewer. Think we know what we're doing next time. Hopefully just asking our friends to leave. But we'll see.
Hey, are you guys done? What's wrong with you? Look, I'm not in the best of terms with those ghosts, okay? I'm sort of the reason they are ghosts in the first place. It is weird to see them helping us, though. It's not like them. You've been to this tower before? It looks a bit different, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's get going.
All right. We will explore the tower in the next episode. Have a great day, dear viewer.